lovely little snakelets, it's Hebi here, and today we're going to be reacting to at least 2 manga. If you would like to subscribe to the channel, please do. If you would like to join the Discord, you can do that to keep up to date with any news and chapter releases. If you would like to buy me a coffee, you can do that on Buy Me a Coffee. All links are down in the link tree down below. Let's start the chapter, shall we? Okay, so the chapter is called 1096. It is called Kumachi. The cover page is Zoro with lamenting about losing a game of musical chairs with chihuahuas in the woods. I would have chosen Shiba Inus, being that Zoro was Japanese, not Mexican. But okay. They're cute. It is what it is. Nothing more, nothing less. Let's start the chapter. So we're about to get the hunting competition started, and the natives are fleeing, screaming, "Please don't kill my children, think of the children." We then move to Navy HQ, where we see Kon shouting through a transponder snail at Garb to get his butt to God Valley, as something big is about to happen, other than the hunt. Ooh, what's gonna happen? Ooh, I should probably move myself a little bit more center so you get more booby action, because who doesn't love titties? I love titties. Gab is like, well, that sounds like a you problem, not a me problem, as the stupid celestial dragons chose to play a game of fuck around and find out with Hachitu, Pirate Island. To which Kon tells Garb, well, Roger's gonna be there, so why don't you go? That information makes Garb jump into action and tells Kon, you should have led with that information. So we then move to Hoshu, Pirate Island, where we see that the Rocks pirates are also heading to God Valley. So we now know what's going on officially. We also get a fodder pirates on the island saying what is going to happen will shake the world up, and they are so fucking right. I'm saying and I bet you can make a fucking drinking game out of me saying throughout my reactions and get drunk within 2 minutes. And probably I hate my life. We then move back to God Valley, where a shit ton of boats are surrounding the island. These are pirate boats, by the way. Fuck! I hate my life. I'm sorry if you're wearing headphones today. We then find out that the citizens have been branded with the title rabbits for the hunt, and if any rabbits are caught, they will be given the hunter 10k points. We then move to Avanko. They are telling the other slaves that they were lied to. Shock horror! Really, shock horror there. And that they will not be freed by the celestial dragons, and that they were given false hope to make the game more lively, as people with false hope tend to fleet around like rabbits, hence why they are given the title of rabbits. We then see Daddy Shanks killing some fodder, and we move back to Ivankov. Yeah, who doesn't love Daddy Shanks, even though he doesn't have a brain? I mean, what kind of dad puts a child in a fucking treasure chest? I mean, I think my father would do that. To be fair, my father is also not the smartest man in the world. He had me. The only good thing he did. Sorry, digressing. Ivankov is freed from his cuffs by a fishman. He thanks the fishman by telling him he has amazing which makes the fishman super happy. It is cute, by the way. We find out that Jenny has access to the transponder snail cam footage, whatever, across the island. She tells everyone that is gathered around that they have to obtain the devil fruits that are the prizes in order to escape. The devil fruits in question are the Uni no Mi model Sirigu, which is the fish fruit model Urza dragon, and the popple fruit. I'm not even going to try to say the Japanese name, because, yeah. Is it the Niku? I think it's the Niku. Oh, I almost tipped my coffee on the table. I am a fucking moron. Okay, digressing. I'm an idiot. I did not. I knocked it with my hand. That would be tragic if I did. I'm not allowed to have coffee. I should actually have a sippy cup. Boobies. Focus on the boobies, Hebi, not the cup.
A few moments later.
So, guys, I may have accidentally spilled my coffee. After saying, you know, I'm not going to spill my coffee, I spilled it. Highly intelligent snake woman. But I cleaned it up. At least it wasn't scalding hot like my tea was the other week. Last week when I spilled it all over myself. So I'm not burnt. So let's go back to the chapter. Jenny says we need to get our hands on both to make a better chance of escape. Ivankov says we need to go, interjects by saying we need to go in a smaller group as not to be noticed, so 12 is the ideal number. It makes it easy, yeah, so it has to make it easier for us to grab the devil fruits. If one of us can eat them, or even two of us, we have a better chance to escape. The fodder slaves say it would be difficult for them to get the devil fruits. This makes Kuma put his hand up and volunteer for the run. He states that because of his size, he can last longer than the fodder slaves, and he would hate to see them die for no reason. I fucking would have let them die. This response kind of shocks Jenny, because obviously she would probably let the fodders die. And Ivankov shouts to everyone that they will escape God Valley together. We next move offshore to where we see the Rocks pirates attacking marine ships. It looks like Zabek is standing on the figurehead, shouting to his crewmates to follow him. Well, follow his lead. We have Whitebeard with a Stasi? I don't know where my mouth is today. Probably it's mourning the loss of the coffee. Which makes me think he likes to have a winged devil fruit user on his shoulder. Big Mom with Napoleon in hat form and Prometheus coating one of her hands. Strusen is also there. I don't know where he is in the crowd, but yeah, apparently he's there because Big Mom's there. Shiki, and this is his first showing outside of a cover page in chapter 0. We have a very young Kaido and John, who I don't really give a shit about, and a Kaiju Empress. Now, scooch up so you're not gonna see my boobies. For all of you guys sorry that this is potentially Shucky, get your dicks out of your assholes. Thanks. Shucky had retired just 4 years before the Godbelly incident, as she had stopped being a pirate 42 years ago when she had met Luffy. I know, she said that at Sabaody. So this either had to be the unknown empress or the empress before Shaku, which was Glorissa, to which Shiki is the one to tell us that it is Glorissa. Also, remember that Glorissa fell in love with an unnamed man and suffered the love sickness. So we can assume that the unknown man was a member of the Rocks Pirate. I highly doubt, and this is a theory that I've seen, that it is Whitebeard or Kaido. I doubt it's Shiki. But people saying that it's Kaido, I don't think she's a pedo. She don't come across the child loving kind of granny. Like, yes, she knew about the Viva card, but she's in a crew with Big Mom. Big Mom had her fucking abilities back then. Of course, she would have known about Viva cards. So, of course, Kaido would have known about Viva cards. Would he have told his child about it? Of course he would have told his child about it. Why? Because Kaido would have had his own Viva card. Would he have given it to his child? Yes! Just because you hate your child doesn't mean you want them to know you're safe. If you're a fucking moron for not even thinking that way, go kill yourself. I'm in a bad mood right now. I don't have coffee. Anyway. Let's end my little rant before I call you guys any more insulting words. I love you, Sneaklets, I do. Okay. I love you, Sneaklets. You are amazing. You buy me coffees. Okay, please buy me coffees. I lost my coffee. Coffee. Keep Snakelet alive. Okay. Whitebeard. I don't know where I'm going with this rant, so we'll just end it, okay? Whitebeard shouts at rocks. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog. Apparently it's gonna rain soon, so I need to finish this. Whitebeard shouts at Zebek not to go ahead, and yells at him also not to give him orders because he's a complete moron. Well, Strassi says, don't be like that. Glorissa tells Strassi not to be a fuckwit. Shiki says that that's ironic, coming from you. Big Mom says finders keepers to everyone. John shouts out my precious like a golem. Big Mom yells at Big Mom, saying that's kind of pointless for you to say. And they make landfall and start attacking. I'm frozen! No, wait, I'm back! Woo! I'm frozen! No, I'm not. Okay, where am I? So, attacking indiscriminately. The celestial dragon fuckwould scream at the Marines to protect them because it is their job. And they should hurry the fuck up and do their jobs. Just then, the Marines get another warning that another lot of pirates are coming ashore after the first set of pirates. It is revealed that the first set of pirates are the Rocks, and the second set of pirates are the Roger pirates. The Marines are not certain, but somehow the information about God Valley is leaked to the pirates. I wonder how. Ooh, boobies! Oh, I still love how my boobs zoom in. I assume a few minutes passed and a Marine screams out that reinforcements have arrived, and it's Garp and Burger. We cannot forget Burger. We see Roger letting loose and saying, do you have any idea how I have felt this past year? I assume this is God Valley, is where Roger has gotten sick, as we know Garcia is here. Spoilers! We then have the God Hands actually acting like proper protectors and telling the Marines to back the fuck off and do their jobs and act as rear guards. As we want the glory of being God Hands and the spoils that come with beating these savage pirates, of course. The Rocks and Rogers provide the distraction that provides Ivankov and Kuma to steal the 2 devil fruits, the fish fruit model, Azor dragon, and the pawpaw fruit. Lin pushes Ivankov to the ground like a mother fighting over fabric for her child's Halloween costume. That shit can get very scary, by the way. She then tries to call Kuma to get his devil fruit, but is told by Ivankov to eat the fruit. Just don't think, just fucking eat it. To which Kuma does, and that is how our beloved bear Kuma becomes our beloved bear Kuma. Kuma calls it a victory, and then Kuma is shot by Garcia. So Linlin is a witness to this, right? Which makes her one of the very few Yonko who has actually survived meeting an elder, as we still don't know whether it was Shanks that met the elders back in 907, as we don't know whether he's got a brother, as Oda always loves to show Shanks' scars. Okay, remember, Oda likes to show Shanks' scars. We did not see Shanks' scars! Fucking dickheads! I know, I'm abusing you guys. But you love it when a woman abuses you. At least verbally, because it means you're loved. And I do love you guys. At least I think I do. Buy me a coffee and we'll talk about it. Saturn calls Kuma an ungrateful old burgundy brat that should die if he doesn't like being a slave. Kuma asks, who the hell do you think you are? Someone important? Just because you were born without status doesn't make you more important than someone who is born lower than you. To which Saturn retorts, if you're a slave, what is the point of being born? Kuma tells him, if I have power, I will use it just like the great hero Nika. This statement seems to agitate Saturn, as he says this is why your whole clan needed to be erased from the history books. We then get a textbook that says this event would be lost to the dark shadows of history. We then move to the Salt Lake Kingdom. We are in a church. It seems like they are reading a newspaper written by Morgan. Ivankov says they only ended up reporting Garp's heroism. He calls Morgan a hack reporter. Kuma laments that he could only save, if only he could save more people. Ivankov tells him 500 people is a lot. Jenny says yeah, and everyone cried tears of joy for you saving them. Ivankov tells Kuma how about you think of your hands as the hands of liberation, as they freed so many people, and that will free you of your guilt, no? This revelation shocks Kuma as he never thought of it that way. And to think, and Ivankov says, and to think you chose a church of all places to live. Then Ivankov tells Kuma he's off to sea. And Jenny says she's staying with Kuma to work out what she wants to do with his life. Kuma says he will never forget him as long as he lives. This makes me feel like they never saw each other again, but also I feel like they did. You know, before Marineford, Ivanka shouts out from the boat to take care. Jenny tells Kuma that as she's 4 years older, she will sort out food for them. This confuses Kuma. They split wood for money and food. And some little snots who decide they need to throw rocks at Kuma in an attempt to beat him up while they're splitting wood and going to sell the wood for food, get beaten up by Jenny, who are healed. They also look like they're crewmates, become crewmates of Bonnie, but Kuma heals them and removes their pain, and they go along their merry way, and that's how the chapter ends. It's a very, very, very cute chapter, and I like it. And yeah, they're crying, they're happy, they're eating food. It's adorable. I love it. It's a wholesome chapter. I don't know what else to say. It's adorable. Ready to play with my feels. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord to keep up to date, and bye!